Hey guys, Terrence here. Today I want to upload a brief how-to on installing bead panel along the staircase. I was going to show the entire job of me installing bead panel along the walls of this project I'm working on. Yeah, I'm renovating this entire property. This is our old house. I'm renovating the entire thing by myself. I was going to show the installation of the bead paneling, but there's just too many videos on YouTube. But I haven't seen one yet on how to install the bead paneling along the staircase. At least not a video. I've seen some instructions and people posting images of it, but I didn't see one detailed instruction on how to get started with that along the staircase. So I'm gonna show you guys the way I do it, and maybe you can learn a few things on how to start your project along the staircase when you're installing those panels. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, got me a sheet out here already. I'm show you guys what I've done so far. I'm renovating this entire property. This is our old house. I'm renovating by myself so we can get on the market, but of course I install all these lights. They're zoned out as well. Like this side work with its own switch, that works with its own switch, this work with its own switch, these work their own switch. Yeah, but the paneling. So I'm going with a 40-inch height along the walls here, and I'm on my way up the stairs now. So I think the first thing what you will want to do is find the angle using a speed square. You want to find your angle and your height. So we got the height already, and we need to find that angle. So I'll show you guys a quick way to find that angle. This is the angle we need to we know the height, we just need to know the angle. So use the speed square, pivot it in that position, make sure it's right along this trim. Where we at? About 45, 46, 47, 48 degrees. So we're at 48 degrees. That's the angle of our cut, 48 degrees. Okay, let's go make that 48-degree angle and see what we got. Okay guys, now that we have our angle and we know the exact height that we want to make the panels, it should be kind of simple to get our cut. We're cutting the shape of like a parallelogram. So kind of simple once you know your angle and your height. Right now I got my angle measured, which is 48 degrees here, 48 degrees there, and my height is 40 inches. So let me show you guys before I make the straight edge. The height I want to make my panels, or that I'm going with, is 40 inches. Okay, so I needed to make a plane at least long enough to make a measurement with the speed square. So I made a plane, my invisible plane, but I just kind of marked it long enough to make a measurement. And I also put a 40-inch, measured 40 inches from here to here, just to kind of give me a gauge so I can make my plane straight. Use a square edge. I use a straight edge to kind of mark that. Kind of put it right here just to give my, just to make my straight edge, so I can have this plane to work off of, because you want to make the exact measurements. I'll show you guys. So 48 was our angle, or my angle. Since I put some miles on this speed square, I kind of blacked in a little bit the 48 here. Make sure I'm squared up. I'm trying to do this by holding the phone. Okay, that's lined up. 48, kind of darken it in so you guys can see I'm spot on. So you want to make the exact same measurement here. We know the height, which is 40. Kind of, we're gonna hold it along that straight edge and make that same measurement. Now, kind of hold it here. You want to kind of create that measurement as if it's pivoting on your height. Making sure it's perfect. Okay. Spot on with my 48 there. So I got my 48-degree angle along this plane, my imaginary plane, and to ensure that my measurements are exact, these lines should intersect at 40 inches, no matter how far I run up with each line. So let's check out the measurement. Open this some more. So I measure this line. So I put this at the 40 inch here. Okay, come up a little more. Notice I'm by these two lines, so it should be dead on, like so. And that should run up all the way the length of the angle. So I'm gonna make my straight edge for both of these angles and get my panel cut out. So be back in a second, guys. Okay guys, I got my first angle marked out. I'm using this 2x4 as a straight edge, and I'm about to do the other one, but I just want to note it's best to cut these panels from the back. I do it like this so I can kind of keep an eye on what I'm doing. I use some painter's tape. I'll show you guys the tape I use. Once I get my edges marked out, and I make a clean cut as if I was cutting from the back. But it's definitely recommended you cut these panels from the back, otherwise you're going to create some chipping along that straight edge and it's going to look tacky and crappy. So yeah, you can make the same angle cut from the back, but you have to make it inverted, because you remember you have to flip these panels over and apply them to the wall. You want to make it, if you make it from the back, you definitely have to make it inverted than what I'm doing here. So just want to note that I'm about to make my other angle, and then I'll start cutting out this first panel. First cut done. Now it's time to make the second. Second cut made. Tape should give me a clean cut like this side. Okay guys, I'm closing this video out. Got my panel cut out. My place is on top of here. If you guys want to save some time and don't want to make the measurements again, you can also use this piece as a template as you run up the stairs and make the fine cuts as you walk along that staircase. You can also use your template to cut it from the back side, as long as you make sure the template is facing the same way as the panel. This would allow you to get a clean cut without wasting any tape. So just want to share that with you guys. If you want to follow this entire project, subscribe to the channel, or following this project and me as I renovate this entire property by myself. And I just did another one. You guys can see that whole project on our other YouTube channel. You can see it on the screen up here somewhere. You can click that button and it'll lead you right over to our new page. So go over there and subscribe, guys. You can watch me do the entire project, the other project, and the new one. And you can learn some things or be inspired to get your project up and going. So Terrence and I'm out.